Welcome to Punky's Pro Wrestling. I am going to push off the dark side of the ring until I get back from my trip. So probably Sunday. Because today I need to report a death. Before I do that, I have the date for my surgery. My surgery will be November 2nd, so it will not impact Dark Side of the Ring at all, which is good. I will end up doing one big, huge wrestling news video after I recover, because I'll be keeping track of all the news while I'm recovering. And just a note, I'm ridiculously hot, but I can't turn on my air conditioner and make videos. It's just too loud. So I'll turn it on when I'm done, when I go put my food in the microwave. I'm leaving early tomorrow morning. My address never came. So they apparently lost it. So I'm waiting for Walmart to drop one off. Same color. Just a simple sundress. That's all I wanted, because this is supposed to be casual. Anyway. And it's still green. So please pray that it's there. I even paid extra for quicker delivery. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, my date is November 2nd. For my surgery, it will go through the front. And that's it. I have to have a CAT scan. Then I have to go back and see him. Then later on, I go back for pre-op testing. Ow. My back muscles are messed up because I, not yesterday, the day before, sneezed more times than I could keep track of. So anyway, on to the sad announcement. Dory Funk Jr. passed away on my birthday, August 4th, this past Tuesday. He was 76. He's tagging up with his brother and his dad again. Full name, Dory Ernst Funk Jr. He and his brother, Terry, were the only brothers to ever both become NWA World Heavyweight Champions. First and only. Dory Funk later on became known for the Funkin' Dojo, which was his training program that he developed and that the WWE used as part of their training back in the day. So, and the Funkin' Dojo was, he trained some of the best, worked with and really shaped a lot of wrestlers. Like I said, these guys got WWE tryouts because he was working in conjunction with the WWE. But this was his personal wrestling school. He and his brother both worked a lot in Japan, thus the name Funkin' Dojo. Because training schools in Japan are called dojos. A dojo is typically a martial arts training school, but wrestling training schools in Japan are called dojos. And like I said, the Funkin' Dojo was Dory Funk's training school. In the 70s, he and his brother were also the first brother tag team to become NWA World Tag Team Champions. They made so much history. They went to West Texas State, played football, and wrestled there. There were actually a number of wrestlers who went to West Texas State around the same time. Besides the Funks, you had Dusty Rhodes, you had Tully Blanchard. He was a little bit later than them, though. He was a little bit younger. Funk was born in 41. Dory. Terry was born in 44, but he has already passed away. 43 or 44. It was 43. And Dusty's the same age. There are a couple of others that went to school with them. Tully went there later because Tully, I believe, was born in the 50s. In the early 50s. I think he's about the same age as my mother, actually. What else? And their gimmick wasn't just a gimmick. They actually did grow up on the family's ranch in Amarillo, Texas. So even though their dad was a wrestler, he was also a rancher. So it was more than a gimmick. It was their actual lives. So yeah. Dory Funk, Terry Funk was known as a wild man. He would brand people with his branding iron and stuff like that in his younger days. Well respected, of course. Dory was known more as an easygoing man, a good man, a teacher, someone who had so much. Terry did too, but respect for the business, respect for those who came before and after him. He was just so well respected and held in such high regard because he carried himself so well. And don't get me wrong, Terry did too, just in a different way. So I wanted to let you know that Dory Funk had passed away at the age of 76. That's not terribly old. His brother was also in his 70s. Um, like I said, they're teaming up there in heaven. Why is it that these wrestlers keep dying on my birthday, by the way? Bobby Eaton passed away on my birthday. And now Dory Funk Jr. Really? Please stop. Please? These guys that I like are dying on my birthday? I don't want anybody to, but that sucks. So, I don't want to make this about me, and it's not about me. It's about an incredible man who gave so much to his sport. He gave so much even after retirement to his sport in training and teaching and leading the next generation and really leading by example, showing them how they should hold themselves. You know, and I think that's something that needs to be remembered about Dory. As that he's taught 2 generations since him how to hold themselves, you know, and how to, not just how to wrestle, but how to hold themselves, how to be dignified, how to represent your sport with pride, how to stand up with your head held high, be a respectful and respectable person. I think those are the things that need to be remembered about Dory. So sorry for his wife of many, 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 many years. Dory and Terry were both married for decades and decades. Actually, for some reason, I think she passed away before him. Terry's wife was still alive. 4 Dory's children, his students, all the wrestlers that looked up to him, and all the fans. All of us who not only enjoyed watching him wrestle, but looked up to him as a person. Because he acted like what any of us should strive to be as a human being. So, goodbye, Dory. Tag with your brother in heaven. See your dad again, your mom. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry I have to put off the other video, but I had to do this one. And I'm still waiting for a dress to show up. So, hopefully it will. Excuse me. A different dress. So anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you when I get back from my trip. Probably see you Sunday. Please consider hyping and subscribing if we have a hype button. I don't know that we do. I don't know if you need a certain number of subscribers for that. Bye, guys. God bless you.